Sorry. I had refreshed my screen. For some reason, it was not letting me go live. It just went in a loop-de-loop. But I'm here finally. So, hello, Denise. Hello, Janet. Hello, Gretchen. Hello, Wendy. It is. This technology is blah. Denise, I hope your physical therapy is going good. I mean, these lights are going to fight already, I can tell. Hello, Tina. As you come in, be sure to say hi. If you're new and have not got the Bunny Hop Challenge, it is linked up above in my pinned comment. Hello, Francis. We'll give everybody a few minutes to get in here. And I'm working with a new mouse, so I'll have to keep it away from the lights. Hello, Let It Be Budgets, and hope everyone had a wonderful weekend. One moment. Sorry, my dad came in and asked me a question. Hello, Judy. Let's see. I think that's everybody I said hi to. Hello, Wendy. I'm sorry if I forgot anybody as you come in. We'll give everybody a few minutes as they come in. Oh, welcome, Tina. I'm glad you was able to make it first live. How was everybody's weekend? What did everybody do over the weekend? I was a busy bee this weekend between recording and Olive took her to the honors ball, which is like a prom in college, Saturday night, and then Sunday I took her back. I know, I'm sorry, Janet. I was trying to catch myself, but it didn't happen. No, I did not get her to dance. She she started feeling sick, so we only stayed about an hour and a half. So yeah, she started feeling sick to her stomach. I don't know if it was nerves or if it was we had went out to eat before. We went to Dino's, which is an Italian restaurant, and she had a lot of red sauce. And with me, I can't have a lot of red sauce or it tears my stomach up and down. So she may be getting it that way herself. Hi, Misha. How are you? Hello, Janet, the craft receiver. I'm doing good. You just got done on Dina's live. Oh, welcome, Andrea. Hi, Isha. We haven't started doing anything yet. Trying to give everybody a little bit of time to get in. Hi, Lifted Up and Living. I hope everyone is doing good. I'm going to have to catch her live. I keep forgetting that she has one. You got your mail ready? Well, it's sitting here. I haven't done anything with it yet. So in Canva tonight, we're going to make a game. I don't know if I'll take a vote here in a little bit of what kind of game we'll do, but we'll do some kind of game. To show you how that's done. Now, it's going to be a full size one for the tutor showing you on Canva, but it's the same process if you want to do it for A6 or A5. Well, you're not the only one, Janet, forget about it. Well, sometimes if you don't go in and put notify me on the live, it won't notify you. Sometimes you have to do it that way. It should automatically, but sometimes you have to go, it's YouTube. Well, I can't wait to see that bingo game. Have you got your other challenge made yet for your live, Andrea? Well, I have to put it in my calendar to remind myself anyways. Yeah, sure, mind you. Should be messaging you. You got it done yet? You got it done yet? Which I'm gonna go soon to Alabama to visit my cousin. So I'll let you know how that goes, Andrea. I'm not sure yet the exact city. I have to get with her and see where we're going to meet up. I can't never remember the city that she lives in. I always have to ask her. This will be my first time actually going to her house, so I'll have to get her address. And I'll let you know when closer to the time. But in a few months, I'm going to be going to see her, see my cousin. Just curious. Well, you know what they say about being curious. Curiosity kills the cat. Which we're getting a cat in March. It'll be like the third week of March. Brought it back. That's right. She's gonna be your new Alabama bestie. Becca B, who sometimes is on my lives. Her channel is very Ruth Buzzett. So she also lives in Alabama. I'm not too sure what area, but she also um, lives in Alabama, which I haven't seen her. Hi, Jessie. I haven't seen a video from her in a while, so I emailed her. Hopefully, she'll get back. Okay, you have to, well, here in a minute, I'll show you how to do it when we pull up Canva. You hit the share button, and then after you hit the share, you click download, which it has a little area. Hit download, and then you first save it as a ping so you can show the image on the community page. Then you have to upload it to like your Google Drive, or if you have coffee shop, you post the link in there and the community post for they get access to it. She is in kind of central Alabama. From here, I think it's about an 8.5 hour drive, depending on which way you go. We'll be there sometime in July. Well, it's gonna be a little bit before July before I go. It's not that complicated once you get used to it. With sharing on the lives, I don't think it will show the whole process because you have to give access to the screen. And where it's a pop-up, I don't know if it'll allow me to do it or not. But we'll see. We'll play around with it here in a little bit. Okay, I think that's about all that's coming in. So we'll go ahead and get the bunny hop challenge over with. That way we can get into Canva. Now I bring $6. Every one of you can bring whatever amount your budget allows. You can do more. I know some is doing more than what I'm doing. It's really whatever your budget allows you, or you can do less. You can do dimes, pennies. I don't care. As long as you're saving with me, we're okay. So I'm going ahead and roll the dice, and if it's under 6, I'm going to fill out 2 circles. So savings is savings, yes, and every dime counts. Oh, we got a 6. Okay. So that means 2 more Mondays. We'll probably have this. Let's do the bunny road. I had to come up with a song like that for it. Could do the theme to the song Tootsie Roll, but change it to Bunny Row. Let me see you do your bunny roll. Oh, you have to bear with me. I've been up since 6 o'clock this morning. I went to the gym and then went um, um, to the gym and then came and worked all day. So I'm probably gonna get slap happy tonight on you guys. 'Cause I didn't where I'm going so long. So far I have 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, and 18. So we're off to the, that's the song you was implying? uh, let's see, there's another one that, is it Rolling with the Homies from, oh, what was that movie? Oh, goodness. Like, it came out in the 90s. Oh, Clueless. Yeah, I for it took me a minute to remember the name of the movie. So it would be, um, Rolling with the Bunnies. Uh, okay, so I'm going to share my screen since we have done the challenge, and I need my Canva to show. Sure, because you guys don't need to see you guys chatting because you see it on the screen. Okay, so my question to you is got a couple options for the game. We can do a March Madness basketball themed game. If you want to do hit, if you want to do March Madness, put a 1. If you the other option is doing like a St. Patrick's game. If you want to do St. Patrick's, put a 2. Let me know in the comments what everybody wants to do. And we'll go from there. I figured you'd say number 1, Andrea. Now I do. I not only football that I watch is my girls' uh, university team because we have to go because of well, I don't have to go, but I like to go because she's in band. But basketball now, I like to watch basketball. So I think most of it is 2. So we'll let St. Patrick. Yeah, poor Andrew. Uh, I need to actually sit down and do my bracket. I ain't even sit down and done that yet. Olive, if her school gets into it, she will actually have to travel with the basketball team all by myself. No, this one's gonna be stuck in my head. Oh, not all by myself. I won't sing it because I'll butcher it. I will butcher it. Okay, so we're gonna go up here to elements. Well, first is decorate the background a little bit, and then we'll get into the game pieces. Yeah. Let me fix my keyboard. It's off level here because it's half on the mat and half on the desk. It's bugging me. Okay. St. Patrick's. Okay, see y'all. We got to have the rainbow and the money here. Let's see. And let's pick one more. Yeah, the AI generator is pretty good, which I made some challenges the other day and put it up in my shop. Those was made with AI. But when it first came out, we was playing around with it. One live when we was doing the what was it? Oh, the picnic. We put lobster and some other details in it. It was weird what it pulled up that day. But the more detail you go on the AI generated, the better it works. The more specific you are on it. Okay. I need one more image. I don't want to put beer on there in case YouTube says something. Uh, let's see. No, we'll do the little puppy dog. All right, let me make these images smaller by just clicking the little make it this bigger. All right, I'm gonna make these transparent because these are gonna be behind the game. We'll put it at 75. Hey, Budgets and Chaos. How are you? We're playing around in Canva right now. We're gonna make a game. So I'm just gonna multiply these a couple times. Kind of fill up the page. Here a little bit. Here we go. I could probably go in more detail with adding more images, but we won't go that detailed tonight. Okay, so we will need some boxes. So I always create a second page to put my boxes in first, and I just copy and paste it because it's easier for me to make sure they're all lined up correctly. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to make them about we'll try 9 by 9 for now. I'm going to make the border green. It's St. Patrick's and the background white. So let me see. All I'm going to do is just put them right beside each other. If it'll let me. Right there. I'm just going to copy it right there. Right there. Okay. So I'm just going to copy this by hitting the double plus sign, and let's drag this up here. And we're going to put it kind of in the middle. Then I'm going to write start. And change the color to green. And bear with me, my voice is also where the weather's changing here. It gets kind of scratchy. This morning I was at the gym and this gentleman held the door open for me. And it took everything I could to do. You need to catch up. Just to get the words thank you out. I sound like a little mouse squeaking trying to say thank you. Okay, so there's our first row. So now we're going to make it where it comes down some. So let me go back down here and I'm going to copy this again. And I'm just going to turn it 90 degrees so it's up and down. Then I'm going to go put it in place. Don't worry, it's not going to be this long. I'm just using it to help get us there. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put this right over, right there. Scoot it over some. There we go. That needs to be a little bit wider, so let me highlight these again. And all I'm going to do is just make it well, in theory, it's supposed to make it bigger. Oh, wait a minute, let me undo that. Let me try that again. Thank goodness for the undo button. I'm going to do about 5 spaces and just hit the double click here. 90 degrees. Now we'll try this again. Hi, A&E Budgets. Welcome. Now I'm going to stretch this out a little bit to match. There we go. Okay, so we'll go down 1, 2, 3, 4. So these in here can disappear. And you just keep doing this like a snake shape until you get where to the down here at the bottom. So again, we'll go down here, highlight this, hit your plus sign, bring it back up here, and kind of make it as even as possible. It needs to be a little bit bigger. Oop, that's too big. And make that a little bit bigger. There we go. So I'll go back down here, copy it again. This time we're going to put another 90 degrees. We'll put it right there. We get a little bit wider. Well, didn't do it. Try it again. I make it look easy. Well, you have to remember I've been doing this quite a while. So I didn't start out doing it this easy. It took me forever to figure out little tricks on how to do this. A lot of it came from watching YouTube videos. It really is not going to work. I'm going to have to do it copy this way. Undo. Yeah, it does get easier. As long as they don't change things up on you either. They have had a habit of changing up things too. Like they redone the screen on me and it took me forever to figure out. They redone this part up here. It took me forever to figure out. Oh, did Laura come in? I didn't see her. I'm sorry, Laura. It's okay. You're fine. We're just playing around in Canva. So I done 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to do 4 this way. 1, 2, 3, 4. We'll do 5. That way we can. And last one. Sorry if you hear alarm going off, it's my brother's. It's time for him to get up to go to work where he works third shift. And that is off as I'll get out. That is awful. It's crooked. See, even being a pro at it, it still messes up on you. A live planner. Well, I actually do have a YouTube planner where I keep all my stuff in, like for when I need to post videos, and also put um, I use the Bridgerton Happy Planner one where I keep all my notes in it. Help remind me what's coming up, just in case my notifications don't go off. Well, I think I'm making it worse. You think you have my whole memorized now? Misha? You may need, Aisha, you may need to go into your settings and make sure that you're set to get notified. Because as a creator, you're able to select what notifications you receive and which ones you do not. So you may want to go in and check your settings in YouTube Studio. Do it for your computer and for your phone because they're different settings. Oh, I'm over here. I got confused. I was trying to update over here on the. Yeah, you also have to make sure that the bell is rung for all. Too. In there as and click notify on that video, and it should go through too. Okay. Now I can sit here and fiddle with this all night, but it's going to be quicker now. Longer than I have. No, we need to. On the update. Ever since they've done that update, it's hard to get notifications anymore. Okay, I need to copy this. We're going to put finish. I'm going to make that a little bit smaller so it fits in the box. Kind of center it. That's what it was. Even though you have it wrong as all, but on your settings, it switches it to personalized. I don't know what. It's something. It's YouTube. Is all I want to say. Settings and then notifications, and yeah. Make sure it's not set personalized. That could be what it is too. So I'm going to find some more images because we're going to add some images in here, and then we're going to add some numbers. So St. Patrick's. See, oh, we'll use this little fella. One of them. Well, gee, I don't need 5 billion leprechauns. I just need a few of them. We're going to put him there. And we'll put him there. One more leprechaun down here. Looking good, thank you. And you toggle allow notifications, yeah. I'm going to bring him down here for just a second. I'm going to make another way. Let's do one of these. That's just funny looking. When y'all see a basketball game like this, you know where. Oh, that reminds me, I got to buy tickets for this weekend's game. Thank you for the reminder, Andrea. Uh, it's the last a game for the girls, and all of plays in the pep band. So I'm just. Sorry, that was totally a squirrel moment. Yeah, copied it. I'm gonna put them right there. And let's do. Yes, so here. Now, are you okay with using for the regular numbers 1 through 4, like my regular games or challenges, or do you want to go higher? Yes. Okay. Well, this is going to be these icons here. You're going to be able to select your amount for each one. So if you wanted to do more than $4, you could do it for these 2 images. I'm going to create a little key down here for it, where you can select the amount for each icon. So that way, for those who are on a higher budget, you're able to still save the higher amount. So I'm going to get a box. Bring it down here. Make it a little bit smaller than that. Bigger, smaller. I'll change this to green. This to white. And I'm going to position it backwards. There we go. Make it a little bit smaller. Whoop. And let's move the little puppy dog over here. There we go. And then I'm going to get the little line and drag it down here. When you're making these, anything with these type of lines, make sure that nothing is around it because it makes it hard to keep it straight. If there's something around it, it tries to match the image. So he'll go up sideways on if you're not familiar with it. Yes, you can make this transparent by just going up here and just shading it down, and you'll be able to see the image behind it. You just yes, you can do transparency on this one. So I'm going to make this green. Shrink it down. See, there it goes. It's trying to match the other. Okay. I'm just going to put select the amount. I need to get rid of that. Yes, you can. On the colors. All right, so we're done with this. So I'm just going to delete it. Now I'm just going to add the numbers in. One, we're going to make it a little bit bigger so it makes it easy to read. So again, the amount total save will depend. Where'd that one go? There it is. It's disappeared on me. On the amounts everybody selects for the icons. Quit. There you go. Trying to spread this out as much as possible without trying to get the same numbers beside of each other. And there's baby girl. I need to remind her about her messing. We think we got her messing straightened out for now. But she's been sleeping better at night, which is good. They raised her dosage for her night medicine. On the 4 watch hours, I believe as long as you watch their videos, it will um, it will work. The volume doesn't matter. Just long as it's playing. That's the only real thing. You could turn on the closed captions just in case, but I don't think the sound matters on it. But it does take about 3 days, I believe, to update too in the YouTube Studio for them to know how many watch hours they have. I believe. Now, I could be wrong on that. It's been a while since I was under 1,000. Yeah. Sometimes I will have somebody's playlist going in the background where I'm recording, and I have it muted so it won't play through my headphones and confuse me. Because you guys are like, what's she talking about? If I start replying to the videos. Okay. Whoop, that's too far back. All right, so let me put my name on here somewhere. Down here at the bottom. Journey. Not, I have to remember it's not items because it's not going by Etsy. We'll quit. I hit the. Okay, what do you guys think? Do you like that? I know the boxes are a little bit off, but um, I just I, I don't want to sit here all night trying to figure out what those boxes. Well, thank you for checking on that. Thank you. All right, so let me see if it'll allow you to see me do this part. So we hit share. Okay, and then we hit download. Okay, for the one that was asking about saving it to your community tab, you first will need to download it as a ping, so the PNG. That way you can show the image on the community post. And then you can always, the PDF print is the best option, but if you're going to be emailing this to anybody or uploading it into the Google Drive, it's best to do the standard because the file is not as big. The PDF print is really big. If you do more than a couple pages with this and try to upload it to Etsy, it's going to tell you the file is too big and you have to do multiple entry. So it's best to do standard on it for Etsy and for Google Drive. Or now I don't know about Ko-fi. I haven't dealt with Ko-fi. I don't know what their limit is on the size of the PDF. Though I know Janet has one, Andrea has one. Maybe they can let you know if it states how big. Text PDF print just fine, no matter how many pages? Or have you tried it with multiple pages? If it's just one page, Etsy will take it, but if it's like 3 or 4. Can we slide the dog at the bottom to the right? Just a hair? Okay. There, is that better? Let me do it a little bit better. Let me get away from that box. There. How's that? Is that good? Janet? But not more than 2 pages. Okay. Okay, so here's the thing. For them to get it in the community tab, just showing the image, they won't be able to get it. You have to give them a link to something. They're not able to download it directly from YouTube. You have to give a link, whether it's from Google Drive or Ko-fi or Etsy, whatever. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and download it as a PDF standard. That's your OCD. Well, don't pay too much attention to the boxes when you print it out, okay? Because they're off. I'll have to, maybe later on tonight I can or in the morning I can sit down and fix it and upload it again. Maybe, I don't know, but you get the idea on how to create it. So I'm gonna hit download. It may take it a minute because where my system's been slow. Okay. Bear with me just a moment and let me get this uploaded to my Google Drive. St. Pat's game. Oh, you're welcome, Jan. You're fine. Right. Google Drive. New. Come on. Upload. Freebies. Just about, it's uploading now to Google Drive. So I'll post a link in just a second. Here we go. One. Okay. Okay, there's the link to the game we just made. If somebody would just click on it and make sure it works for me. It worked awesome. All right. So I am going to exit off this. I'm going to stop sharing. Back to the desk. Oh, okay. Let me go back to that and show you how to do that. How to go back. So let me go back to sharing. Sorry, I didn't see your comment until after. So if you're in this and you want to go back to see what you previously had worked on, now normal, sometimes Canva, the word Canva will be already up here, but all you do is you click on the 3 lines up here, and you click on the word Canva, and it takes you back to all of your designs that you created. There's the one I was talking about I just recently made. That's on my Etsy. And there's last Monday's, my thumbnails and stuff. So that's how you get to it. And then if you're from here and want to review a different um, challenge or thumbnail, you just click on it again, and you just click this little out um, arrow with the little box with the arrow, and it takes you straight to it. Now you won't be able to see it. Let me stop sharing and go back into it. See, there it is. So that's how you do that. Got yours printed. Awesome. That was driving me nuts today. Yeah, that's how you do it. You just click the little 3 lines to hit the word Canva, and it takes you back to your home screen. I missed how, oh, okay. So all you do is always create a second page, Andrea, for no matter what kind of challenges I'm doing, whether it's games or the ones with the that has a little uh 12 circles in it. So let me bring, and all you do is you go over the elements. And mine's already here. Well, I'm used to using shapes. You may have to scroll down a little bit on Canva to get your shapes. You select select the size you want. I think mine was 9 by 9. Or, then you just, of course, make your border. Select your color if it'll let me. And you just start making your boxes whatever how far out you want them to go. I'll do 5 for just for the sample. Once you got them straight across, oh, you're welcome, Gretchen. You just highlight all 5 boxes. And this is going to be your main one that you work off. And you go up here and you hit the little add button, and it makes it duplicate. And you just press on this, bring it down, and then right here, this little the little round circle, you just click here, and you can flip it up 90 degrees. Yeah, it does change the shape when you do it this way, but when you go up there to match it, for example, right here, all you have to do is this little arrow right here, you're able to make it match the size. That's all you have to do. Yeah, this all you have to do is hit either side of this, whichever side's off. You just come here and hit these little arrows, and you can adjust to make it fit the other boxes. And if this is still too long for you, all you have to do is come here and you can shrink them down too to make it look even. So the sides and then these, I wouldn't do this one up here because it's attached to the above boxes, but I would use this one. Now, if you really want to go off chart, you can do it like that, but it makes it really hard to adjust it. But there's different ways. You could even do them slanted if you want to. You could do Tetris type deal with them playing around. Are you welcome? Let me see if it'll let me system. Let me see if it'll allow me to show you how I post this in my community tab. For the one that had questions about that. So let me delete this page because I don't need it hit no more. I'm going to share this, download it as a PNG. Okay, let me save it to my computer just a second. Lives, freebies, lives, Saint Pat. Okay. All right, let me go to my YouTube channel. Create a post. Okay, let me stop sharing that screen. Let me what's that one? Share the screen. Okay, so this is where you go to add the challenge to your community post. So I'm just going to put tonight's, if I click on it, tonight's freebie from live. Then I'm going to go to image and I'm going to select my picture. And that shows here. Now you can edit the preview to try to get as much as possible in there. I'm going to do it like there. But of course, when they thank you, Aisha. But of course, when they click on the image, it'll show them the full image. And then I'm going to click this link. And so when I post this will be blue. This hyperlink will be blue. Now, depending on how long, if you're not an actual content creator, you haven't posted any videos, depending on how long you have been commenting and stuff on other people's challenges, you may not be able to share the hyperlink. I cannot remember how long it is. It may be 30 days or something. I don't know. But you can try it and see. And so when I hit post, they're going to see this. That's what it looks like when I post it. Which I am going to delete this for now. There we go. So that's how you do that part. Handle to expand all boxes like yours. Are you using the free version, Andrea? Okay. Well, if you have any more issues, Andrea, just email me and I'll see if I can help you through it. Oh, it's not that hard to do. Oh, we're all scared to death. That first video, oh my goodness. You're not able to see my original first video because it was a planning video. So I took all of those off where you can't see it because I didn't want to make it confused when I switched over to budgeting. But my very first budgeting videos, if you go back in the day, oh, I was so nervous. If you could see my face, which I'm redhead anyways, and light skin, so no matter how nervous, I get blotches on my neck. And oh boy, I was red from head to toe. I was so nervous that first video. Uh, you may have to refresh it, Andrea, too. Sometimes it does glitch, unfortunately. I could try it on a free version and see if it gives me the same thing. Hang on, let me change to a free version. Oh no, I don't want to do that. Canva. Add an account. Let's see. With Google. I'm gonna stop sharing for just a second because some of these emails you don't need to know. Hi, Mary. Mary, you missed it, but we made a game. It's linked up above. Continue. Personal. I'm not gonna pay. All right. So let me share. Oh, how exciting. First grandbaby. Oh, well, if you need to go, we understand completely. Let us know how that goes. Oh, can't wait to hear. That is awesome. So we're going to create design, customize. I'm going to do a point. I know. I ain't got it fixed right. Inches. You will do that. What did you just do? Okay. I already know how to use Canva. I don't need your little tutorial. Thank you, though. Shapes. And change the color. I didn't make a new bunny row, but we did save $6 today, the first row. We got 6, so we didn't row no more. All right, so I'm just going to highlight it. Yeah, Andrea, it's showing for me. You may need to refresh your screen. No, I know you don't have Windows. That shouldn't affect it, but yeah, they're still showing there when you turn it upside. Make sure it's still highlighted. Yeah, you gotta group them. Yes. You have to group them together to get that. And then you can move it. You could even do it like this too. Like that. And you can adjust it to match it a little bit. Oh. Oh. I don't never click the group button. I'll just highlight mine and it groups them together. And then you're able to adjust them with the little get rid of that. So all you do is just group them together. You can do the group if you wanted to and ungroup, but I always hit the add. You can't do it either. Huh. Well, I'm using my, I don't know, maybe it's just Canva. I don't use this button. I just hit the add button and then you're able to, which is strange. Oh, we made a game, St. Patty's game. And we're trying to figure out the reason why Andrea and Aisha is not able to adjust boxes. Let me post a link. Oh, that could be it could be it too. Make sure you're using the actual square and don't use the um 2, also, if you hit this plus sign too many times, it will uh it won't work right. And you got it. Okay, good. Yeah, let me get the link for you. Um oh, you're welcome. Let me get the link for you, Mary. I think it may be already. Okay. Here is a link. Oh, did not mean to do that. But there's the link, Mary, to the St. Patrick's game that we made tonight. It's Twitch counts. So let's stop sharing. It's this one, Mary, that we made tonight. The little icons down here, you select your amount that you want for when you land on them with the dice. That's how much you save. All right, good, good. Well, I'm glad we figured it out. All right, it's awesome. So we got 2 for 2 tonight. Woohoo! Well, I was going to discuss something with you guys, but I think I'll wait until next week. Um, good, awesome, Mary. Because kind of getting late here. Yeah, I need some advice. Well, I don't have to get up early in the morning, so we're good. So I could actually go over it now. So I'm going to get you a spoiler alert for those who are already here. Tomorrow is our last bi-weekly debt payoff video. With it and with my $100 that I already planned, I'm going to be able to pay off the mattress. The laptop is next, which if I do what I've been doing, $140 a month, plus $100 I'm already planning to pay now. I should have that paid off in June. So here's what I need your advice on. What you would do in this situation. Now, I know none of us is financial advisors. I know that, but I'm just wanting to get. Oh, thank you. Yeah, snowball it. um, is I did not include this in my debt payoff because I considered it as a bill, so I wasn't really thinking until today. I said, well, I could do it this way. So I have two options. I could start on my car payment, which if I do the extra $100.40 that I already do right now, saving with the challenges plus my regular car payment, I could go ahead and do it and have it paid off in 3 years. I just got it, so it's like a 7-year thing. I got it back in September, so that would be paying it off in 3 years from now, from June. Um, Hang on ad, okay. Let me know when you come back from the ad, and I can so I got that part. Um, I have a s interest, yeah, there's interest on the car loan. It's 11% interest rate. It took me a minute, but I figured it out. So, um, here's what I was thinking. I could push, yeah, 11%, which is, to believe it or not, is actually the lowest interest rate I ever had on a car. So before the last vehicle I had, it was like 18%. So, um, but I can tell you, yeah, it's progress. Now what I'm about to say, for a reason why, it's kind of high on the interest rate. Please don't take this as personal advice to do this, okay? But this is not reason why. That's not the point I'm trying to get advice on. I filed bankruptcy, and with bankruptcy, um, I've done a 13, and so that's the reason why it's little on our higher interest rate. But that's not the advice. I'm out of it now. We're good. Lesson learned. Moving on. But I also have a phone and a tablet, two tablets that through my phone company that we use, which is Verizon. I could take that money and still putting it toward, which I don't think it has interest on the Verizon bills. I can't remember. I have to look and see. I could take that money and apply it to those and get those paid off, or go ahead and just start on the car payment in June. What would you do? Would you go ahead and pay off the Verizon items and get that payment lowered, or go ahead and start on the car payment? I'm leaning towards the car payment because it's higher interest, trying to get that balance lowered to get that, because the quicker you pay on your principal, the lower the interest would be on the car loan. So that's my thoughts. But what I would pay, my laptop, which is my next thing after I get my mattress paid off. I'm gonna pay off this laptop first. Then, um, I have a choice of working on my Verizon items or car payment, getting my car paid down. Verizon first. Okay. Well, that's true. I could put the extra payments that I'm paying towards my, devices and put it towards car. So that would even get paid off quicker. That is true. See, this is the reason I like having you here. My thought process, I can talk and get what y'all think about it. Yeah, the laptop, which is the next thing, it'll be paid off in June. And then I'll have a choice of doing the electronics, then the car payment. Yeah. Uh it'll be paid off in June. The way, knock on wood, no major hiccups coming. Oh goodness. Okay. So that sounds like a plan. Which I'm already gonna pay off one device this week with my income tax. It was my ex's phone, so I'm gonna get that to take care of. So that's gonna give me some more. Yeah, that's why we have emergency fund and okay. Well, also, too, that Capital One card that I paid off, I have that too if I need hit for emergency. So it doesn't have a balance on it. So there's the limit on hit that I could use. I think it's like 600. And then I have the PayPal, which is 1,000 that's paid off. So I have those as backup. Let the snowballs fly. As long as we're not talking about real snow, I'm tired of real snow. I am tired of this. Which Andrea, I will update the mattress this week on my on the Google Drive thing that we done for the hop, weekly hop that'll be done in January. So I'll fix that as soon as I get it paid off this week. I have to take the money to the bank. Oh, thank you, Mary. Thank you. I'm so tired of it. It was actually almost 60 degrees today. See, there goes my voice again. Hang on. Excuse me, let me get a drink of water here. Oh. See, before I was afraid of paying off debt and paying off things because I was afraid something's going to happen and I wouldn't have the money. But now, this year, where I'm able to, control it better myself, not have to worry about somebody else, you know, I'm able to wheel everything in, staying closer with my budget, and making sure that if something does happen, I have a backup, like the credit cards, until I get this debt paid down. So trust me, if you're in that spot where you're afraid to pay things down, I've been there because you're always worried that something's going to pop up. Right. My mind, it started back in January. Well, it actually started because I went through the separation and divorce and stuff. That happened. The finalization was in November, so it hit me. It's like it's me now. I'm 43. Do I really want all this debt when I turn 50? You know, when you get to the 50s and the 60s, you're starting to worry about retirement and stuff, which I need to get the ball rolling on that too. But um, you have you start wanting, you want to live your life a little bit as you get older, right? You don't want all that debt. The student loans, I do have student loan debt, it's around $30,000, but I'm on income-based payments right now, and the government, it's in forbearance now because of the um, uh, some kind of law or some lawsuit or something they're doing in the government. I don't know, but when you're on the low income budget payoff thing, it's caused it going forbearance for now. So that is going to come up soon too, but I figured I get as much as I can done while that's been through whatever process they have to do. Uh, and then I can hit that hard as well, which the interest rate on that's it's not that high, I don't think. So, but that's gonna be probably next year before that gets out of forbearance, they said. So, I'm just waiting on the word yet. But last year, it was just seemed like it from January to late year, it was just like one thing after another happening. I was even doing a hop and I had to pull the hop money out because car issues and yeah, right. I gotta I got to I know my job offers 401k, but my job is contract based. So it means that if they lose the contract tomorrow, I could be out without a job, which they did sign up for another 4 or 5 years or something. So I'm good there. But um, I'm trying to think on which route I want to go with retirement funds too, whether I want a 401k or I want uh, or the other one. I can't think of the name, but you get me. Yes, Mary, you're doing amazing too. Oh, sometimes I still get stressed. I mean, stress and money um, sometimes comes hand in hand. Like today when I was looking at my bills, I took out too much money, pay a bill, so I had to put money back in. I didn't do my calculation right when I put the money out for my savings challenges. I took like $20 too much out, so but we're fixed it. I just took $20 out of my spending account and put it in there, so we're still good. But I mean, it's especially if you deal with it a long time. It is when I get my anxiety, let me tell you what I do. I take I don't know if I got all my binders up here or not because I was fiddling around with them. I take all my binders. I don't have all of them up yet. And rather not they're completed, I sit down and tally everything up. And as I do that, my anxiety goes away because I realize that I have the money if I need it. So if you get that way where your anxiety flares up, you wanna go to bed? Well, I'm getting ready to go to bed here in a few minutes. So don't worry, Laura Bell. But because you even though we don't finish our challenges every one monthly, you don't think about that money being in there. So, but it's there if you need it. Just sit down. You'd be surprised y- um if you sit down and calculated everything up how much you have. And then the stress. Okay, good night, Janet. Good night, Laura Bell. We're getting right here in just a few minutes. Um, so that's what helps me. Now, it may not help you, but it helps me. Right. Now, when you it surprises you because when you go from never having money in there, either in savings account, if you don't do cash like a lot of us does, if you do everything electronically, just sitting there and doing that, it helps. Are you welcome? Have a good night. Thank you, Misha. I mean, so those are still here, what other advice would you give to those who still have anxiety with money? What do you do to help you feel relieved or help you realize how far you come? Good night, Janet. There's Janet. Excuse me, I gotta take another drink. Lots of prayer, yeah. Yeah. That's good. And remembering, see, there goes my voice again. Excuse me. My little squeaky mouse coming out. Frog in the throat's causing me issues. Right. Remember who the provider is, yes. Celebrating small wins, yes. They do help you get to your bigger goals. Right. Yeah. Celebrate small wins, yes. And if this is something I sometimes do, is like something is really bothering me, just get you a piece of paper or scrap cardstock paper if you have it, and just write down a prayer. And then what I do is I have a little envelope inside of my Bible. I stick it in there and just leave it. It's like me just giving it to him and letting him take care of it. It's like a release for me, so that helps me too. You get bored with long-term savings for the longest times was my issue, is getting bored with them. So that's the reason why I do small, my minis and my fake challenges, my dime challenges, um, feel like I'm forgetting one, along with my long term. So that way I have an equal mix. You do that too, Jessie? Yes. It's a good release. Or the simple, just getting you a little notebook and just writing everything down. Um, it helps too. Just getting it out, especially on those sleepless nights. It helps me. So, that's what I'm doing. I'm planning on leaving it in HOP this year. Not gonna touch it in the debt folder. I'm just gonna make one big lump sum on whatever I'm working on at the time when we get finished in this. I think it's December. Yes, you can take smaller ones and relocate to larger ones too. But that's a good thing to do too. Yeah, that's a good idea. Claiming that it won't be over your head and heart. The brick wall is something I haven't done yet. Don't tell Donna yet. But the brick wall is one of the challenges I haven't done yet. Um, I may after I get some of these larger challenges done and pull that into the mix. I don't know yet. I know when I get my challenges done, that's in here. When I get all these finished, other than the Save 100, that's always going to be in here. But which I still got to do the spring one, y'all. I'm sorry I'm slacking, but I'm gonna do a tiger challenges and call it Tigger Tigerific Thursdays. I'll get out in a minute. But that's when I get all those done. Going into my 2025 from Nita. That's a good. Use it for your pinning challenge. That is awesome, Mary. Right. You have to do what your budget allows you to do. Don't ever feel like you're having to do the larger challenges until you're ready. Um, because if especially if you're starting out brand new to budgeting, you're still not quite sure what your budget is for saving challenges is going to be. Don't start out with a 500 challenge. Start low, like a $40 challenge or a $12 challenge or the dime challenge until you get your um till you get familiarized with your budget and your spending and everything and what you can and can't cut, then you're adding to the bigger challenges. Hello, Tina. Right, adapt it. Gretchen's right. Adapt it to your budgeting needs too. You could technically take the bigger challenges and make each thing $1 until you get. You won't tell Donna, okay, and I won't tell her you haven't got your homework done either. We'll keep that hush hush. You love to save it all. Oh, if it could you imagine if it could save it all? Well, with my budget, Jesse, I'm finding myself readjusting myself sometimes monthly and other times quarterly, depending on what's coming up too. Um, like with us getting a cat next month, I wanted to make sure I had $200 in there in an envelope because you have to have adoption fee. You have to make sure you have, all the things the cat needs. And then, two, depending on where you get the cat from, they may not have all their shots either. So you may have to still schedule appointment like for the rabies shot or something. So I wanted to make sure I had that. So this first couple months, along with pulling money out of my check for the paying off my debt, putting towards the 2025 challenge and the book, I was pulling extra money to make sure that money went into that category. Well, you'll see in that video where I stuff Saturday will be how much I saved in much of month of February. Oh, we said her name, here she goes. Ah, was your ears burning, Donna? Ah, ah. Well, we was talking about the brick walls. Oh, that's just too funny. It's like Beetlejuice, say it 3 times, and here she goes. Oh, well, we made I showed him in Canva, how to make this challenge, and I'll link it down again here in just a minute. And then, we've just been talking about, um, debt and what I need advice on, which I'll tell you since you are just now getting here. Um, in March, I'm gonna be able to pay off my mattress with the money from my 2025 challenge, which that video is posting tomorrow, and my normal $100. Well, the next thing is paying off my laptop, which that with doing what I'm doing now, that'll be paid off in June. The question was, because I totally forgot about this with sitting down doing my debt, because I'm thinking it's a bill rather than debt, is do I focus on paying off my other electronics and then taking that money and then applying it towards a car payment, or do I start off with doing the car payment? With the car payment, it's 11% interest. With the phones and the other 2 devices, it's not much interest. So when we discussed this earlier, a lot of them told me what they would do would pay off my other devices first and then take that extra money that's left off of that bill and then put it towards my car payment, which with interest and and everything as is right now, I should have paid off about 3 to 4 years, depending on how fast I go with it. So yes, you're gonna be up all night until you hear that until you get that phone call. Well, hopefully, it won't be too long of a night, but for that grandbaby to come. Ah, so that's where we was at on that. And then we was just talking about, um, how money and everything sometimes gives you makes you anxious, if I can get the word out. And I told him what I do is when I get that way is I sit down with all my binders, my savings challenges, my sinking funds, and all that, and I count that up. And that releases that because if something happens, I have that. But I also have the 2 credit cards I paid off too. I have that as a backup too, if I needed it. So I was just we just went over that with each other. And that's where we're at now, just chatting, talking about Rick Roll. Yes, I love the paper clips that Donna did, the Stitch, even the Hello Kitty ones. Yeah, go through them a lot, yeah. Whenever well, I've those last couple years, to be honest, it was tough because it just seemed like one after another. Bang, bang, hitting them, and it's like, as soon as I get something in there, I would have to pull it. Not that I wasn't grateful that I had it, but I was in that vicious cycle there at one point that it was just like I couldn't get ahead because everything was pulling it away. But now this year, with able to control everything better than what I was when I was, I'm able to get this debt took care of and still have a plan as a backup if something happens where I'm getting all this took care of. Because like I said before, I don't want to be 50 with all this debt. I want to get it done. I want it to be bye-bye. And let me repost the chat link to game. Is anyone, is just not coming in, needs it. There's the link to the game. Anybody wants to download it. Right, consistency, preferences, the other word she's mentioned in that comment, I can't say it tonight. Giving yourself grace. Don't give up. Take it one dime, $1, one day at a time. No matter what your budget, just even if it's doing $5 a week with dimes. This is my dime folder. Once you get these completed, it's a start. So just, well, my sticker's coming off. Just start small and then you'll get there. And please don't compare my journey with your journey because everybody's journey is different. Everybody's budget's different. Some make more than I do, some make less. Don't compare, but you can take the steps that we're doing, tweak it to your budget, and use those steps to help you get to where you need to be. There's different there's different ways of doing that. Which I need to get back showing my budget. I haven't done a budget with me since January. I need to get back doing that. I need to get back doing that. Will do, Mary. Will do. I hope you feel better, Mary. I know it's a mindset, Misha, but you could still take the step. You might not be able to do the amount they're doing, but you can take those steps and see if it fits your budget and see if you can do the same steps. Like how I'm taking, my goal is at least $30 per paycheck out. But so far, I've been able to do $50 per paycheck. So, and since I've got my pet fund ready to go for March when we get our cat, I can now add more to it. Make it your own, yeah, and save when you can. Yeah. We're supposed to go to, I think, the third week of March to see if we can find a cat. No, it's $50 every 2 weeks. I get paid biweekly. And, oh, I forgot, May, I'll have a extra payday. Ooh, so that would definitely help. What do they call 'em, magic paydays or something like that? Yeah, it's every 2 weeks when I get paid. I get paid every 2 weeks. Right. You learn to do what you can do. Magic months, that's what it is. I knew it's some it's something like that. Yes. Magic months, yeah. May, and I should have one more, I think. I'll have to look at the calendar and see. But May's gonna be a one for me, which means I might be a ooh, I could I might be able to take the extra amount and pay on the laptop and get that paid off in May instead of June. I have to look at the budget and see. Yeah, yeah. Okay. See, my mind's already tinkering, thinking about let's go myself. Yeah, let's just get February, March over and over about like May. Because I always try to budget about the middle of the month. I sit down and work on my following month to see where I'm at. Because sometimes the way that my paychecks fall. Yeah, she does save a lot, yeah. Snowballs are flying, yes. They're flying for sure. The ones that we don't have to worry about. Uh, hopefully we're done with snow because this week's supposed to be in 60s all week. So hopefully, fingers crossed, we're done with that. Hopefully. But it's been known to snow here um, in March too, so I'm hoping not. I'm hoping not. What is it? If March comes in like a lamb, it goes out a line, or if it comes in a line, it goes out like a lamb. I'm hoping it's lamb both ways. I don't want no more of this rain, snow, because we got hit so much this last couple weeks. Which my family that lived in the area that got hit really hard, they're okay. Um, it did get up to my cousin's front porch, which was past her pool. So I'm not sure if it done damage to the pool itself or not. I haven't heard. But that whole county is working to get rebuilt. And if you don't care, keep them in your thoughts because you used to snow in April. Because a lot of those who lives in that county, unfortunately, are on like SSI and Social Security benefits, and they don't get a lot. So to have all this happen, it's really devastating. And you can go on YouTube and see all the picture stuff if you want to, but it was really hit hard. Um, they was worried about getting into the nursing home, so was going to make arrangements to move them up to the high school, but I don't think they had to. Um, thank goodness. But there was another county that had to, I think. Um, all right, it's 11:07. Any last thoughts or questions before we get off here? to mid-May in Canada. Yeah. Oh, goodness. May here, we're starting the warmer months here in Kentucky. Well, Misha, with that, just keep trying. Just keep trying. You'll get there. It really depends on you, your judge, and all that too. Oh, thank you, Donna. You're working on your basketball game. Okay. Uh, oh, you're welcome, Andrea. I'm glad that you guys are learning something and it's helping you um, to grow in Canva. Now, I haven't ventured out to these other apps yet. Good night, Wendy. I hope you have a good night and good rest of the week. If you don't know, Wendy does have a channel. So if you haven't checked her out, be sure you do so. So, since there's nothing really else, Donna is this cricket and the 3D with. Ah. Are you welcome? I'm glad that they're helping everyone because I was frustrated at first when I first started Canva, but now I've been doing it a little while. Um, and two, um, there's other channels out there you can go look and get more depth, but a lot of them doesn't do like challenges, so but you can get the same idea. All right, so I'm gonna do my little closing spiel for YouTube purposes, and we'll see everyone back here next week at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, where we worked on the bunny hop challenge and see what else we can create in Canva. I'll have to look and see what was on our list. All right. Well, wishing you luck. Hopefully you'll get news soon for that grandson. So if you're watching the replay, thank you for watching the replay. Remember, anything that we do tonight is linked down in my Google Drive. This is always listed in the description. And remember, every dime counts. And if you like to check out, oh, you're welcome. If you like to check out any additional videos like this, check out the playlist, which may not show until tomorrow because it does have to do all its processing. Check out the ones listed there. Otherwise, don't forget I do have a video tomorrow. Don't forget the hop. Mandy's budgeting goes tomorrow, and Budget and Chaos goes Thursday. And Budget with Mama Bear went Sunday. I think that's right. I hope that's right. Love you all. Good night. Bye.